Well, 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 it is Secret Weapons Over Normandy. Not a lot of you might know this game. This game is quite a little relic. It's a little hidden gem. And it's a World War II flight simulator. You know I love my flight simulators, and I love World War II, so why not combine the two to have an awesome ass game, which is what this game is. Secret Weapons Over Normandy. We're going to jump in and we're going to have a blast with this. Now, there's 3 training missions at the very beginning. I'm going to do all of them in the one go, because I want all the training missions out the way as quick as we can. I have finished this game before, but it's been a while since I played. So, let's jump in.
September 1st, 1939. Germany invaded Poland. This was the start of the Nazi Blitz in Europe. It engulfed the world in a war that caused great social and political turmoil. What follows is an accounting of evidence recently uncovered about the secret war the Allies fought against the German Reich and Japanese Empire during World War II. By May of 1940, the Allied leaders of Great Britain and the United States had witnessed the awesome power of Germany's resurrected war machine. They were shocked by the deadly efficiency of Germany's Air Force, the Luftwaffe. Except for England, all of Western Europe had fallen in quick succession to the enemy blitzkrieg. Undermanned and under-equipped, the Allies moved quickly to slow the Nazi military juggernaut. For this task, Prime Minister Winston Churchill authorized the creation of a secret organization called the SOE, the Special Operations Executive. Its mission was to undermine the German war effort and, in Churchill's words, to set Europe ablaze. To accomplish their difficult task, the SOE created a unique fighter squadron dubbed the Battlehawks. Its mandate was to search out and destroy the terrifying secret weapons of the Luftwaffe. Pilots from war-ravaged Europe and even the United States came to England to volunteer their services. It was from this broad spectrum of aviators that the Battlehawks would find its strength. In the coming years, the skill, dedication, and courage of these brave pilots would be tested to the fullest. This is their story.
Oh, here we go. Okay. So, history. What is this? Mission history. Ah, so this is just... Let's just replay all the movies and stuff that we've seen. The hangar. Let's check this out before we go on. It lets us select our aircraft. And we can get information on them. We can upgrade them.
In the course of your campaign, you'll be able to make improvements to the...
However, we need requisitions. So...
I'm the lucky soul that gets to do them.
I'll skip the audio there. Basically, the more stuff we get done in the game, we can get more requisitions, therefore make our planes better. So, we want to be doing as many stuff as we can. So let's get some information here. We get the Hawker Hurricane was the first monoplane fighter to be used by the Royal Air Force, and the most often used fighter during the first 2 years of the war. Equipped with 8 machine guns, it accounted for more German aircraft shot down during the Battle of Britain than any other plane. So, quite the classic plane, the Hurricane. That's the only plane we have at the moment. So we have Mission 1, we could just jump straight into it, but we need to do the tutorial because I need to refresh my memory on how this game works. So we have 3 missions. We have Orientation, Bombing, and Wingman. And we can see if we do bonus goals, we can get requisitions. So even if I don't necessarily get the bonus goals in my run through that I do finish the mission, I'll do it off camera because I want those requisitions. So Orientation.
Not an American fighter. That was my first thought when I sat into the low seat of this British crate they call the Hurricane. All I've heard about this plane is true as far as speed and performance go. But its wings are made of fabric as opposed to good old American metal. It takes some getting used to. I've been paired up with a pilot named Trevor. He likes to train all the new guys in the unit, but he seems like sort of a stiff-ass Brit to me. I just want to prove myself and get out there where I can make a difference. I'm scheduled for maneuvers with Trevor in just a moment. He's going to run me through basic flight and weapons training. Let's see if my aircraft holds up to how I fly.
And of course, we can only go in the Hurricane.
The only aircraft we have for you is the Hurricane. When new planes become available, you'll find them here in the hangar.
So yeah, we can get advice on what plane to go up in. We can like circle around. We can get all the info and stuff. Let's go Hurricane. Literally the only thing we can do. So this is happening in 1940. So a couple of years into the war. Destroy the balloons over the airfield. Sounds easy.
My name's Trevor, and you may call me Trevor. It's formal and correct. We're not as lax as you Yanks across the pond. Let me have a look at my card here. Ah yes, James Chase. That would be you. Here's what's happening today. The barrage balloons the army chaps set up over Dunkirk have drifted over our airfield. They're a pesky nuisance, so we must remove them before our planes can land. I'll take out the first one.
Easy, and I like how they
Gain speed, and then bring the nose up so we can reach the altitude of the barrage.
I like how they give us an actual reason for this. So we can increase thrust with the right thumbstick. Obviously, we want to go full,
Back on the stick.
and we can go up and down. And obviously, it's inverted because I think inverted flying controls are better.
Left or right will turn you in that direction. Good. Now I know you can find the trigger. Destroy the other balloons in the same fashion.
All right, here we go.
Keep an eye on your target by using the target lock view. That way you can more effectively turn.
How do I switch targets again? How do I switch targets again? I completely forget. Ah, right. The way you have to do it is you have to press A and it'll switch. Right. Okay.
You to target the closest enemy. When it's back to roll, climb or dive, your altitude gauge will change. Your plane is represented in the center of the gauge. It will rotate, pitch up, pitch down as your plane does.
Okay, so it's pretty much.
Gauge shows you your current speed.
Sorry, I need to turn this music down because it is really distracting me. Pardon me. So,
Bleed away your airspeed.
so it's pretty simplistic. You can see a little health bar indicated by the little green circle on the right there. And that indicates the enemy's health.
That you have a situational awareness display.
So it's pretty much decent stuff. I don't really need to listen to much of this. It's pretty simple.
Denoting friendly or enemy.
It's just basically showing me
It is also displayed on this ring.
the HUD and how to move the aircraft. Pretty simple stuff. And we are chained in under 2.5 minutes. Okay, not bad.
The center of this display shows the enemy and any wingmen.
So the Hurricane, quite nice.
When you have something targeted, it will have an insignia denoting if it's friendly or not.
Now, if we lower our speed too much, I think we could stall. But it's quite hard to stall.
You also has a bar that shows the damage
Wow, okay, listen, Trevor, I've already done this. I've already taken them all down.
display for your plane's health. This is a damage level indicator that displays your own plane's state of disrepair. Good. All barrage balloons have been disposed of properly. Not too bad, but it doesn't say much about your skill. They are.
I think my sound is a little bit off. There we go. Much better.
A word or two on landing. First thing, you need to lower your flaps and gear.
So we won't actually have to do this a lot.
Gear and flaps down. This tells the ground crew you're ready to land.
Because there's this.
Land your aircraft.
We just fly through the little dot and it'll automatically do it for us.
Gently touch your plane down. Bring your speed down to the minimum velocity so we don't crash into the ground.
At least I think we can just go through the arrow this time around. I don't think it will force us to do a manual landing, will it? Is it gonna? No, it's not. So this is the way I'll be landing because, not because it's, it's just easier.
Touchdown. Great approach. Good landing all round.
So the game's not difficult, the controls are difficult.
A few more things to cover and then we'll call it a day.
It's quite fun and nice once you get used to it.
Altitude.
I'm just trying to balance my commentary with listening to this guy talk, because he's talking quite fast.
Notice that the ground crew has replenished your ammunition for you.
Landing replenishes your health and ammunition. Simple stuff.
Wait a moment, my dear fellow. I think I can spy a German bomber ahead.
Oh yay, good.
Ich brauche Hilfe. Feindliche Flugzeuge im Anflug.
He's trailing smoke. Must have slipped away from one of our patrols during a fight.
And I love the the radio chatter in this game. The radio chatter is amazing. You know I love radio chatter. So when you're fighting planes, you need to like lead your shots.
Fliegemann, es wird Zeit, unseren Kommandanten zu rächen.
So that was their commander. And here we go. A little bit of live action target practice. So let's leave the leader for last. So like I said before, you need to lead your shots. So as long as you're firing within that red circle, you're pretty much set.
Stay on its tail. Piece of cake. One more to go. That's the lot. Great flying.
So not very hard for the first mission, tutorial mission, obviously.
Too easy for you. I'm mildly impressed.
So we have 4 KIAs to our name for the tutorial mission. So a little bit hectic because they were trying to throw a lot of dialogue at us while I was trying to explain the same thing. So we get 3 requisitions. All of our goals are done. 71% accuracy. Okay, and we can replay if we really need to, but for now we're just going to continue the campaign. Because why would we need to replay? We did everything we needed to do. We'll go... This is my finished save, by the way. That's finished here. It's the save slot where I finished the game. So before we go into the second training mission... Well, you know what? I should probably... Yeah, we'll do the bombing tutorial. Learn how to drop bombs on a Hurricane, secondary weapon and camera systems.
Well, the Hurricane is a fine bird. I didn't think it could compare to American engineering, but I like the feel of her. Trevor says if I'm ready, he has a little cleanup assignment for me. I get the feeling he thinks I'm still too green. Who knows? Maybe it was the phrase, "I think a Yank can handle this one," that tipped me off. Apparently there are some dangerous crates and barrels that need destroying. But target practice in this lady should be a pleasure.
Good show. You've received your first field upgrade requisition. All right. What upgrade do you want me to make to which aircraft?
So when you have a requisition, you can upgrade any aircraft and you can upgrade armor, engine, airframe, stuff like that. So the engine boosts the speed and climb rate, armor is damage protection, but you lose speed and maneuverability. Airframe improves roll, pitch, yaw. So I'm going to improve we have 3, so let's improve the airframe and engine.
Field upgrade
You know what, we might as well just do all of them.
applied to your plane. Good luck with it.
Now on the right hand side you can see next to the speed, armor, handling, each of them have a little green blip. That shows you we have 3 levels of upgrades possible. So we only got the first one, the first level for each from our tutorial mission. This is why you want to do every mission in the game, because you get requisition stuff and it's really, really helpful. So we can only do the Hawker Hurricane still, so let's jump in. And you can also in missions select special weapons. We only have access to a small bomb at the moment.
Bombs would be a wise choice.
I really like how they've given they've actually given audio clips of them giving you advice of what weapons to use for each mission and what airplane to use. That is a really nice touch. So the 250 pound bomb, high explosive fragmentation weapon against numerous small targets. So like APCs and stuff like that, lightly armoured vehicles and unreinforced buildings. We'll grab the small bomb because it's literally the only thing we can grab. Destroy all ammo dumps. So let's learn how to do some bombing. It's pretty much like dive bombing, so you just, dive down, make the reticule small, and then boom.
We've set up some bomb targets at the ammo dump for you to practice on. To effectively hit these targets, you'll want to use the bomb target reticule, which shows where your bombs will impact. This reticule is projected on the ground in front of you and fluctuates in size based on your plane's maneuvering and angle of attack. Your bomb will hit somewhere within the circle of the bomb site. If you point the nose of your plane down toward the target, the bomb reticule will shrink in size. This indicates your bomb drop will be more precise. Realize that a direct
Oh, right.
may not be necessary. Bombs do area damage. The bigger the bomb, the more damage it does, and the bigger the area it does damage to. Now, destroy all ammo.
Why? That's what I was doing. Oh no. I thought that would go into like a reticule. No, that bombing reticule is always there.
You best by switching to the bombing camera. This is of course most effective when bombing large targets.
So white that's what I was looking for. White puts me on here. Why actually bombs?
To send it flying. Another useful camera is the ordnance camera. Continued holding down of the secondary fire button switches the camera to follow your projectile.
I don't think we really need that. Oh, there we go. Nice.
Binoculars in your cockpit with you as well. Using them can help you see a distant target a bit better.
So we don't really need to use this. We can pretty much do it pretty easily just by flying up to it.
In is quite useful. Keeping a close eye on the
And we do have
range of view is
that. Binoculars, we can zoom in.
equipped on your aft is a gun camera that allows you to replay footage of what you did in the last 15 seconds. Use it anytime during combat. It is particularly helpful for checking the success of recent bombing runs.
What is that? Oh yeah, that's this. It's the replay. We're not really ever going to use that. Because as you can see, bombing is pretty... Well, dive bombing at least is pretty easy. We don't even need to dive bomb as such. We can just kind of like fly in, go low, and then just go boom.
Take this time to land so you'll have a full complement of bombs for the coming assignment.
Right, where's my airfield? Over here.
Remember that while you might be tempted to stray for German tank column with your machine guns, it won't do much good. Any armored vehicles, whether they're ships, U-boats or tanks, will require the use of heavy explosives to destroy them. Bombs, to the layperson.
Interesting there. So we do have... so certain weapons are ineffective against certain enemies.
Over the bridge are some German recon cars I was planning on destroying. But since I need to see how you can handle moving targets, I'll give this task to you. Destroy those cars.
So these are actual real-life Germans.
Those anti-aircraft guns could pose a big problem.
So, destroy all recon cars, destroy all AA guns. And...
The next enemy ground target is done by quickly tapping the ground target button.
So air targets and... Right, so I'm going to stop. So air targets and ground targets are selected through different means. If you want to go for a ground target, it's X. Air target is A. Nice to know. And B is for binoculars. And your primary goal... destroy all tanks as well.
Chase, it seems that you stumbled into a hole.
Oh damn, that's embarrassing. That is freaking embarrassing, but it's okay, checkpoints are a thing. So let's try that again without crashing this time.
Let's try something a little harder. Over the bridge are some German recon.
Couple of recon cars and maybe some tanks.
But since I need to see how you can handle moving targets,
Let's do this.
you destroy those cars. Those anti-aircraft guns could pose a big problem. You can destroy them with your guns and then finish off the reconnaissance cars.
That's the plan.
Acquiring the next enemy ground target is done by quickly tapping the ground target button. Chase, it seems that you stumbled into a hornet's nest. Destroy that tank column with your bombs.
So things are going a little bit right now.
Assist enemy ground unit. Watch yourself. Enemy fire is no joke.
Missed that one. That was a bad run. Gotta remember, this isn't like Ace Combat. I can't just... Alright, here we go. We've got some panzers now. Let's go. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. So one bomb isn't going to wipe out a recon car just like that. You gotta watch. There we go. The panzers are down. 4 bombs remaining. That's not bad. Looks like the recon car is heading towards base. Now we don't actually, for the recon car we can just use...
Scuttling around.
Yep, still one to go. Let's go. We've got 2 bombs, that should be enough. Also the music, amazing. Let's finish him off with the machine guns.
One more to go.
I think they're actually immobilized. We've done that much damage.
Outstanding. Not too shabby.
Not too shabby.
Better with practice. Let's get back to the airstrip.
So yeah, that's bombing in this game, and we got another 3 requisitions. Not too bad. So we only missed 1 bomb drop out of 19 of them. I really like the statistics that it gives you. That's really good. It really lets you show just how decent you're going. Is that 50 or is that 80? I think that's 80.47%. Surely. So yeah, tutorial mission 2 done. Only 1 more to go, guys, and then we're done. And after this, I'll be doing a mission per video. Wingman. Learn wingman commands while protecting Dunkirk from German air attacks. And we do have a bonus goal. Now, it's important to note, bonus goals, I don't think the game tells you what these bonus goals are, which is frustrating.
Trevor likes to push buttons, just like my dad. But I get the feeling he does it in a friendly, let's see what you're made of kind of way. You'd almost think he was an American flyer with the amount of grief he gives me. The Germans have been getting increasingly curious about what's going on in the skies above Dunkirk. Trevor ordered me to engage any German planes that I encounter on patrol. He's assigned me to lead a veteran out on this sortie. Something about, if the American is to command others, he must learn restraint. I take it back. Trevor's not good enough to be an American flyer. Far too English.
Alright, let's go. And into the hangar we go.
The only aircraft we have for you is the Hurricane, when new planes become available.
There we go. Let's see if can we upgrade. No upgrades available. That's fine. Let's go. So looks like issue all the wingman commands to Dadigan in the correct order. No problem.
For this training exercise, we'll cover the wingman command structure. In a fight, your wingmen are your most valuable resource. Now keep in mind that you can only give orders to a craft that is assigned to your command. I've ordered Lieutenant Dadigan to be your wingman for this exercise. He'll follow your orders, meaning you are responsible for his life as you are in command.
You got it.
I was sent out on patrol and I'm right on top of these balloons. I'm requesting permission to engage.
All right then. Issue the Attack My Target command to Lieutenant Dadigan. The Attack My Target command causes your wingmen to attack the target you currently have selected.
Right.
Moving to intercept your target.
Once the selected target is destroyed, your wingmen will return to your side with further orders. Don't shoot them yourself. Order Dadigan to shoot them down.
Also,
I have serious doubts that you are the right pilot for us.
if we hold in A or X, it'll show us all the possible enemies we could have.
One balloon grounded.
See, I didn't know that I had to wait for Dadigan to do it.
It allows your wingmen to independently attack targets of opportunity. When your wingmen are under such an order, they fly far and wide over the combat zone. Therefore, you may seldom see them.
Fair enough.
Your wingman is awaiting your target at will order.
Not a big fan of the target at will order.
Roger that. Engaging enemies.
So,
There goes the second balloon.
go.
The Defend Me command tells your wingmen...
So this is actually quite important. I've got to mention this before the game progresses too quickly. If you wish to select a very particular enemy, rather than pressing A all the time to cycle through them till you get, until you get to that enemy, hold in A or X if it's a ground unit, and then simply put your crosshairs over that one and then release A, and it'll automatically select that. So we've got Fire at Will, we've got Attack My Target, and we have Defend Me.
Now issue the Defend Me order to your wingman.
defend me is right.
Covering your 6.
And he'll defend my 6. Nice.
Chance to practice. It's time to see how you apply them in a real patrol. You sweep the area here with Dadigan, while I patrol the area across the river from Dunkirk.
No problem, man.
Alone. This is a team effort, so use your wingman if you get into any serious trouble.
Enemy sighted. Inbound Ju-87 Stuka dive bombers. Be careful of their rear guns, Chase.
Alright, so
Requesting permission. Roger that.
attack my target. Let's go.
Die Jäger im Anflug! Wir brauchen Unterstützung!
Oh yeah, we've got 2 groups of Stukas.
Sir, perhaps we should split up?
Okay, you know what? Go. Target at will. You go deal with one, I'll deal with this. I'll go over here. Right, so it looks like 2 Stukas. Let's deal with this. So yeah, if I wanted that one, there we go. That's really, really handy to know. Right.
What that was?
Nice. And you go Dadigan. So the Stukas are dive bombers, if you didn't know. So that's what they specialise in.
One more to go.
I've down 2, Dadigan. You're behind right now. Where even is he? He's over there. He's chasing it. He's going for it. Oh, nice. He done it.
Because they've been down.
And you can see the pilots, but you can't really do anything with them. Like if you really want to shoot them down,
Burn those cherries for me.
go.
Wissen mich, was passiert ist?
With pleasure.
Attack my target, Dadigan.
Hey! 3 Jäger im Anflug!
So this is a BF-110. Pretty different from a Stuka.
Looks like those Stukas called for some help. Those German 110s should be easy pickings for us. Chase, requesting permission. One more to go, Chase.
And you go, just go for it, man. Oh, and you can collide with enemy aircraft, so be careful of that.
That was the last of them.
Bonus goal achieved. Trevor isn't shot down. So Trevor can actually be shot down. Wow, I didn't know that.
Good work, Chase. You seem to have a handle on the basics. You're more than ready to take the fight to the Germans.
Nice. 3 upgrades. 38.07 accuracy. Wow, that was really inaccurate there. Done. So that's all the training missions done. So now we can actually, now that we've gotten past all this, we can get into the meat of the game. Tutorials are all done. And yeah. And if we go to the history, we can like replay missions. So if I didn't really get like all the requisitions I wanted, I can just replay from here. But you know what? Let's start the game next time. Join me next time when we do the first mission. But you know what? That's next time. So make sure you're here waiting for it. See you then.